are.
Not all of them.
Alright, I think he's dead, guys.
Our grandma people big up on yourself, man. You know, we outside and the girl them outside like all the time, you see me? So as you can see on the screen there with Vybz Kartel and interview with Jazzy World TV. You see it, and the boss faint when at the interview, but you don't know I fuck the boss as I fuck around, you see it? Cause you don't know the boss love drama, you see it? It's never a dull moment around the boss, you see me? But before we jump into the interview, my people, we're there with Vybz Kartel outside in Miami. I rock to some dance man music, you see me? Jamal 39.
The ring notes calling on me in soul. Every day my light I can't go all the money bad soap. The kill goat sacrifice the big notes. I 30 mil for the German import. We don't set the cap in a dog. Them say we are take a foreign a pass. It's all of the days. Bust down jewelry for me, Next to a 3D. The girl them in the scheme to see me. A GG on the slide to see free. A pop on the beds and really dump on the lead sheet. I'm gonna sleep from last week. The bank charge me the yard bleach. Nobody can see it. Pull up now the party. I make the can't see it.
Boss now ram for rock him dance man music, you see me? Yeah man, you don't know. You know, so Jamal have some good song for true, you see? And not true Vybz Kartel already, but you don't know I'ma bring more highlight to Jamal, you see me? So now we're there with Vybz Kartel and interview with Jazzy World TV, you see me?
What's going on, guys? It's Jazzy, and today I'm here with dancehall superstar, world boss, Mr. DJ Palmer, aka vybz Kartel.
Oh,
Mr. Kartel, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, Jazzy. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking.
No problem.
So you grew up in Portmore, Jamaica. How did growing up in that neighborhood mold you into who you are today?
I mean, it molded me into who I am because the part of Portmore where I'm from is a very rough place. So we grew up, you know what I mean, rough. So I think it made me strong mentally and otherwise so I could take on the world, you know? Jazzy's world.
Jazzy's world, yes. And I can see how growing up in that neighborhood really molded you into who you are and created that toughness. And I feel like culture and our neighborhoods are everything.
Yes.
It's important to really recognize where we all came from. And I feel like those places where we're from develop our character and just who we are as people. And it helps us develop into who we want to be.
You're definitely right. And that's why we do it for the culture.
Yes.
So we represent for the kids so they can see that not because you're from here, sky's the limit. You can conquer, do anything you want once you believe.
Absolutely. You were inspired to become a musician by the dancehall legend Ninja Man and your uncles who are also DJs. So in what ways did they influence your youth?
Well, I'm not even going to ask how you knew that, but I mean, it's Jazzy's, it's your world.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, Ninja Man and Buju Banton growing up were my two biggest influences in music. And I think that they influenced me lyrically, especially Buju Banton, because back then I thought dancehall could not elevate from Buju. That's how much I was into Buju Banton's music. Yeah, so he inspired me a lot.
Well, I think it's always amazing to hear ways that legendary musicians were inspired early on in their careers. And having that guidance and inspiration from someone who was there before you in the same genre is really important. And I can see how he and them in general and how the entire genre kind of influenced you and your sound. And it made you into your own unique person.
Yes, it did, because I stand on the shoulders of giants, I'd like to think. And it's a good feeling to know that a lot of these kids nowadays that's doing dancehall, they can stand on the shoulder of a giant, Vybz Kartel.
I love that. And also, speaking about Buju, please put in a good word for me, okay? I'm going to need my interview soon.
Yeah, yeah, that guy, man.
Come on, put a good word.
Jazzy needs her interview.
You know it. Come on. We got to do it.
He's going to do it.
When was a moment that you knew that you truly had a gift and that music was something that you could make a career out of?
I mean, I always loved music because like you just mentioned earlier, I used to watch my uncles, DJ. They didn't make it though, because they're not as talented as I am. So they didn't make it. But when I actually decided I wanted to do music was when I heard Ninja Man on the radio as a kid. Think about it, like a young teenager. I'm hearing this guy flowing at the time. in a way no one was flowing. And I was like, that's what I want to do. Yes, so big up the Gargan.
I just want to say that it's so inspiring to hear how you heard him on the radio and you knew instantly that that's something that you want to not only do, but you want to have that kind of same effect on other people who are going to listen to your music.
You're right. You're right. And
you do.
I did. Yeah,
Yeah, you
thank
did.
you. I did get
You're
that
very
effect.
influential all around the world.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. I learned it from the best. Like I said, we stand on the shoulders of giants. And it's good to be influential because Jamaican culture is that influential. I mean, we created reggae, dancehall, rocksteady, ska. We had a hand in hip-hop. We had a hand in reggaeton. So, yeah, it's an amazing feeling to know that your culture gives you that push.
Right, and it's an amazing feeling to know that you're also adding on to the culture as well.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much, because it's layers, you know what I mean? We each come, we set our own niche, and then we move on. Oh, you're smart.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Panamanians are smart.
You know it, yes, we are.
Oh.
We most definitely are.
Not all of them.
All right, I think he's dead, guys.
Yo,
Ow.
yo,
That was crazy.
we need that edited because I don't
Yes,
want
we
them
gotta clip
coming
that
for
out.
you.
Clip
I don't
that
want
out.
them coming for you, G.
We gotta clip that out.
Yeah.
All right, click.
Yo, it's crazy.
All right. So you... Yeah, I can.
All right,
That's right.
This is the World Boss Show, okay?
Yes, yes. It's his world now. So your first record had a very interesting and hilarious title, which was Love Fat
Oh my
Women.
God, I knew you were going to say that.
So where did that idea come from?
The culture, because remember, as Jamaicans, we like voluptuous women, right?
Right.
So that's how that song came about. Now we would say like curvy or whatever, but yeah, that's how that song came about. It was actually, like you said, my first recording. First time I actually went into a real studio to record. How do you... Oh, man.
I do my research.
It's her world.
It
people.
is my
It's
world and I
Jazzy's
do my
world.
research. And everyone definitely needs love no matter their size. And I think it's really sweet that you show love to all women.
It come back to culture, because even now in Jamaican culture, women like to have that nice shape and, you know, thick. That's the word. Now we would say thick, yeah, or slim thick, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, I have this really cool flyer that my uncle gave me from your first ever show in Brooklyn when you opened for Bounty Killer, okay?
Yes, that's the boss right there, Bounty.
Tell me if you remember this day.
Oh, I remember that show. I think I was in full white or something like that, but I remember the show, yeah. Where did you get that? This posters is way older than you, by the way.
I know, my uncle told me.
Yes. That poster is like 22 years old, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually like really, really old.
Yes, dinosaurs are around.
Well, I can tell that it brings up some cool memories for you, and I'm sure this was an amazing show.
Yes, it was an amazing show. Big up to Bounty Killer. He gave me my fame. Like, he brought me to stardom. Bounty
Wow.
Killer, yeah. So big up,
Yeah.
Mr. Price.
Shouts out to Bounty Killer. You're awesome. Well, I'm really glad to hear that you had an amazing time during this show.
I did. Big up Brooklyn. We had a big up Brooklyn too, right?
Yeah.
Big up Brooklyn. I got 2 sons born in Brooklyn too.
What? Really?
Yes, Flatbush. Big up Shaheem and big up Asani.
You know it, yeah, for sure, yes. So you were incarcerated for roughly 14 years in Jamaica for a ruling that was most recently overturned.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is one thing you feel you took for granted the most before being incarcerated?
Family, my kids, my mother. You know what I mean? At the time, my then girlfriend. That's a good question, because you see, time is precious. And once it's gone, you never get it back. So I think I took time with my family for granted, because I thought I was going to always be there. And that really hurt, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Even now, I wear 2 watches and I still can't get the time back. Crazy, right, Daz?
Right. And it's important for us not to take anything for granted, no matter who we are, no matter what we do. That's something that we always have to keep in mind.
Yes.
And my dad told me that the most important things in life are the simple things which cost nothing, like health, love,
no, you're
and
right.
family, like you said.
You're right.
So I can imagine after going through an experience like you did, you learn to really appreciate everything that you have. And we're also very happy that you're home and that you're free.
Thank you very much. And I do appreciate things more now. Like, I would wake up now and just listen to the birds sing. A few years ago, who wanted to hear birds sing? I was the singer. Now I just, like you said, enjoying life, you know what I mean? The best things in life are free. So I'm just enjoying that. Family.
Yo, Jazzy is a really young, very bright and intelligent young lady, you know. Yeah, man, she have a bright future ahead of her, you see it, my people. Yeah, man. So anyways, I have now come to the end of the video, you see it? But if you don't want to view the whole interview, I'm going to leave a link in the description, you see me? Yeah, man. So please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend and a friend and a friend, you see it? And don't just subscribe, click the bell also and press all to get notified whenever I upload a new vid. You see me?